The Crew.
The
Think about
Crew.
a crew. The Crew. Who do you think of?
The Crew of Crews.
The Crew.
The Crew.
Come on.
Yo, what's good? It's your man Double. City Takers, Norfolk Music in the building. Right now, you in the field with the Trackstarz, and we in the field getting our hands dirty. You dig?
Yeah. Back in the field with the Trackstarz. Ryan Righteous, SEANTANA, DJ Jeremiah. What's good?
All right, make sure for all things Trackstarz, you go to www.trackstarz.com so that you can join the universe, send in your music submissions, send in your video submissions, and your beat submissions. Also, just know that we have opportunities to help you grow your brand as well with our brand solutions that we offer. So make sure all things Trackstarz, you go to www.trackstarz.com.
All right. So, I just realized that. Okay. Anyway, so in honor of What Up RG had to head out, but in honor of him joining Indie Tribe, we thought we should come up with the best crews of all time, the greatest crews in hip hop history. So what y'all got? What do you think?
What's the criteria first?
Crew is. Did we ever nail that down? Does duos?
I thought we said 3 or more.
3 or more.
3 or more in a stable or stuff like that, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not stable, but like in a group setting.
Yeah.
So it has to be more than the duo.
So we'll do a separate duos conversation, but crews are 3 or more.
Yeah.
So what is the best crews in hip hop? I already got my number 1, I think.
I mean, yeah. Crews that haven't broken up?
No.
History. Oh, history. Okay. Okay. And I'm going top 5?
Just, yeah,
1 through 5?
Yeah, do 1 to 5. Just
top
name
5.
people, bro.
I mean, 116 stands out, of course.
You think 116 is in your top 5 all time?
Yeah.
Both secular and Christian?
Oh, this is it. Oh, my bad. My bad.
You know, that changes everything.
Yeah, it changes things. It changes things. All time when you say and CHH, though.
I didn't say CHH.
Oh. Man, so, okay, so for me being from the South, this is going to be biased. So I'm going to throw it out there. I definitely put Goody Mob in that.
Okay.
All time? Goody Mob?
Yeah, crews.
Okay.
I mean, because we're talking about crews. We're not talking about just like 3 or 4 people. It's three or more, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the Dungeon family in there.
Okay.
Future 2?
Today, Future, maybe.
Okay.
But not back then. There's some people, I mean, crews. Oh.
If you don't put...
Hold on.
Okay, all right.
I really wish you could put Outkast in there, but it's just the 2 of them, so that didn't count. Let me see.
He did say Dungeon Family.
That's what I'm saying. So
Well, yeah. Okay.
No Limit, Master P.
Yeah. This is fun for me. Cash
hold on.
Money,
Don't give him no help. If you don't say one specific crew, you out of here, man. You got to say it.
I mean,
to me, they may be number 1.
Death Row?
No.
They could be number 1. If we talking about crews.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
To me,
man.
this is the crew of crews. Like, to me.
To you?
Yeah.
You might have to say it because right now, I mean, I'm kind of shell shocked
The
from this
crew
conversation.
of crews. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Crew of
No,
crews. Hold on.
The crew.
The
Think about
crew.
a crew. The crew. Who do you think
The crew
of?
of crews.
The crew.
The crew.
Come on, people. All right, somebody.
Rockefeller?
No, man. Wu-Tang.
A Wu-Tang
Are you
Clan?
telling me y'all didn't think of Wu-Tang?
I don't like Wu-Tang.
You don't like Wu-Tang.
Y'all know that. Come on, y'all know that. Don't act
You
like
looked
that's
at me
a
like I was a
surprise.
disgust when you
They
just
would have
said
never
that.
come to my mind.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang would have never come to mind. It's not my music.
To me,
I was thinking Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, though.
to me that was like the crew. Like when you think about
Yeah.
crews,
9 people
Nah.
deep.
yeah,
9 deep.
Wu-Tang. Like who
9
else
to
you
10
thinking
people
about?
deep.
To me, all of these crews are patterned after Wu-Tang. No,
No.
you
Nah.
don't think so? You don't think they're patterned after the crews, not just like groups?
I
I'm talking
mean,
about crews.
number
Like when you have
one,
a crew-
number one is
No,
Death
not
Row
really.
Crew.
Well,
So number
but-
one is
and
Death
the
Row.
reason I say that because Wu-Tang
Row
had a
is-
situation where they were all signed aloud, but then they all had individual deals. A lot of these crews are just signed to one label.
So what? I'm just saying, when you think Wu-Tang was a thing, it doesn't matter who they signed to. Wu-Tang.
No, I get what you're saying, but what you're saying, the blue.
Wu.
So okay, when you said the blueprint of Wu-Tang, when you said the blueprint of Wu-Tang, name people that helped out with that.
What do you mean, Method Man? And
No, I'm talking about what did they do? You just said they changed everything. What did they do to change everything?
I'm not talking about what they did, but when you think of a crew.
Oh yeah, Wu-Tang is your top five.
You think of
Top
Death Row. You think of
Death Row. I wouldn't even call it crew.
Why not?
Death Row, I would see that as a label, not a crew. A crew would be like the Junior Mafia. A crew would be like
NWA.
Okay.
NWA would be a crew.
Yeah,
NWA. There you go. That's what I'm thinking of when I talk about Death Row. Though.
You're thinking about.
I'm
NWA.
thinking about NWA.
NWA wasn't on Death Row.
It was on Ruthless.
So you know what I mean. West Coast crews.
To me, it's Wu-Tang. You're
So you
talking
think
about crews. I'm not talking about like who had the best artists in the crew. I'm just talking about when you think of a crew, you think of Wu-Tang. No?
Yeah, Wu-Tang is up there. Wu-Tang is up there. I mean, here's the thing, because I'm thinking of a crew bigger than Wu-Tang, but they were old school. They're like the Juice Crew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know who the Juice Crew was, Big Daddy Kane, all these other people, but that's older, like 80s hip-hop, so I don't know if people would have.
I guess in my range, Wu-Tang was the crew from my era.
Yeah, of course, in the 90s. Like, Wu-Tang had a lot of stuff. But, The Firm?
Firm is too. They didn't do
You didn't do
I did like The Firm, but it was just like, it was short.
I would say Rough Riders.
Rough Riders is good. Rough Riders, that's close.
Cash Money. Cash Money Millionaires.
I gotta say,
Hot Boys.
3-6 Mafia.
3-6.
I mean, they were wicked, but
Yeah,
they're still a crew.
Them specifically.
yeah.
They used to have like, I remember when they had a
they
song
were-
called Who Run It, they had like 8 people on that song.
Yeah.
That was a good crew. 3-6 was good.
Cash Money did that with Shine.
Yeah.
And that song was like 65, 5 or 6.
So who we forgetting? Did you already say what's Method Man? What's the name? Masterpiece thing.
Yeah.
No
we said
Limit.
No Limit.
Okay, No Limit, Slip and Slide. There's been a lot of crews.
And Slide.
So who is like the best? And do any of our crews? You went straight off with 116. Does 116 make it into this top 5?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you talking about NCHH?
Top
Overall.
5,
Oh,
man.
okay.
You said no?
No. I mean, come on now. This has got to be a list where if you're talking about top 5. No, if you're talking about top 5, you got to be able to go to
Shady
any
Records?
random person, any hip hop fan, and bring it up.
What?
And so 116 won't come to that. They won't come to that conversation.
But we're saying they're good enough to be in the conversation. That's what we're asking. Or 116 is God Over Money is.
God Over Money.
Who else?
Indie Tribe.
I think you have to do.
Tribe,
You have to do.
We
a
Lack
split.
at the time.
Dream
You got to do
Dream
a split.
Junkies?
You got to say mainstream.
No.
CHH.
No.
You have to.
The point of this is trying to see how close we are to being in
Being close.
the best.
Cross
Close.
movement.
Okay. All right. Well,
As far as
let's just wrap
influence?
this up.
No.
Why are we doing this?
No.
We ain't even
Do y'all
close.
understand what I'm saying? Like as far as influence, as far as
Yeah, but
notoriety and
remove
people,
influence, just talent and
talent. Yeah. I'm not gonna say which crew, but yeah, we got one. That way they all can think I'm talking about them.
We got
We
one.
got one.
What's the one?
We got one.
He doesn't have one in his head.
He
He's
don't.
just trying to be
116 was
diplomatic.
his one. Probably.
Probably 116.
See, he
'Cause
wasn't on the.
The question is
He was.
116.
He wasn't really.
116 all versus 116 like back when it was really the 116 and they were making albums together, or we're talking about like adding
people who's on
and Gavi and Aha. Like
Well, okay. If we're gonna do that, 116 compilation. Their first album had Lecrae, Dizzle, Trip, Tadashi, Jason. Had those original members on that project.
Derek Minor.
No,
Was he
this
wasn't?
Is, no,
He
this is
wasn't?
like
Okay.
Pre-pro.
This is pre-pro. Yeah.
Oh,
This
okay.
is like 2000, early 2000s with them. Then you go to the 16 letters. Then they just had different people on there. But the 116 was always people signed to their label.
Yeah.
So then you go from that one to the Man Up one when they had Derek Minor.
We're missing one that actually may compete. May be really close. Humble Beast. Humble Beast to me has a strong brand. Like
They have a roster, but are they a crew though?
yeah, they're more of a label.
yeah, they would probably fit more as a label. You're
Because
right.
like Beautiful Eulogy probably be the quote like Odd
Crewish.
Thomas.
Yeah, they're the
and
most
Brown.
crewish. Yeah,
Lamp Mode.
Lamb
Lamp
Mode.
Mode.
Yeah.
But that's more of a regular label too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to distinguish between what makes the difference between a label and a crew. Is it that crews hang out more? They do more stuff together.
No,
Like,
I think
what's
it's if you've done like a song where the whole crew
is
has
Young
been
Money
featured.
a crew?
Yeah, Young Money's a crew.
Yeah.
They did an album.
Do they
Yeah, if you've
do
done
they
an
get
album,
consideration? Is RMG a crew or a label?
Both.
both.
Cross Movement, they'd be a crew.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Cross
think they
Movement,
know like some songs.
Yeah.
I think.
Cross Movement would be in it for me personally.
Because of pioneering?
Not even pioneering, just their music was good, and then two at the same time I feel like it opened the door for Reach. It opened the door for 116.
And how important are crews now? Seems like that's kind of going away in a sense. In
I mean,
mainstream.
like groups in general are not really
Yeah, because
popular.
I think you got. I mean, I won't say this about CHH, but in mainstream you got greed. You know, people wanting to
just
be
want
top
that
dog
one,
and
yeah.
go solo and do their own thing.
So is Migos a crew?
Yeah.
So Migos. So we didn't mention no new cats. So is Migos the best new crew that we have? Because answer me this. If Migos is so popular, why aren't there any other groups?
That's true.
Why aren't there any other groups?
Well, it's
popping
other
up?
groups, but they're not as popular as Migos.
Like who?
I can't name.
You just
I don't
said
know,
that because you believe it's
No,
true.
no. It's a name of a group. I can't remember the name of a group, but I heard
There's
it
like
song on
Earth
the radio.
Gang, but that's a duo, right? Isn't Earth Gang a duo?
Earth Gang.
You don't know about Earth Gang?
Not
Okay,
Earth Gang.
all right.
I'm getting old, Sean.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, ASAP Mob.
ASAP
is
Mob
a crew.
is a group.
I
told you Odd Future.
The Savage crew is.
Y'all looked at me when I said Our Future, but people, Our Future got a legit following.
They probably had the most success between Frank Ocean and what's his
Tyler
name?
the Creator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And some other people on it too. But people gonna hate me for saying that, but people thought they were like a modern day Wu-Tang.
Who?
Our Future.
Wait, why?
Because they had like mad people on there. They had like 10 to 9 people that was in that group. I mean, they don't exist no more, but it was like a lot of people. And they had albums and production was almost RZA-ish.
Did the Pharrell crew ever get defined, like with the Clips, Pharrell, Neptunes, like
Was
that
that
whole
Nerd? N-E-R-D?
was that ever defined as a crew? That whole situation.
I think there was Star Trek. That was the name of their label.
You know,
do we
Now
ever
the
bring
basement
them
was
up?
tough.
They may be top 5.
you know who else
Yeah.
we're leaving out? Dipset.
Yeah, Dipset.
Yep.
I think
We can leave them out. I'm just saying. We're talking
No,
about crews.
nah, you can't though.
No, I love Jewels. So I give you that. I'm not. I don't get the Cameron love, honestly, but Jewels, I could.
No, but you gotta understand. I mean, this is a everyday struggle conversation. But
yeah.
Cam did after did some stuff.
That's the one I brought up that I keep forgetting. Good music. To me,
Yeah.
the Friday joint they did,
Oh,
the Good Friday,
Fridays.
that was one of the
But try those
toughest.
people ain't on that label.
Yeah, but
though
to me,
now.
but they're considered a crew. I don't even know if they are a label. Are they a label?
Yeah, Good Music is a label.
So, but to
think-
me, people are associated with it that aren't on. Is Common on Good Music?
He was at one time.
Like officially assigned. to
Yeah,
Good
all
Music.
that B album was Good Music. That album after B was.
So can we argue that Good Music is like top 5? Because they had at one point they had Common, Kanye, of course. They had Big
Pusha T,
Sean. They
Big
had
Sean.
Pusha T.
I think Big Sean still signed to Good Music.
What's his face?
Saha.
Sahai, the Prince.
Saha the Prince is a problem.
Oh boy, the weird kid.
Travis Scott.
No, the other one. The one that they beefed.
Oh, Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi. I mean,
People give a lot of credit to Kid Cudi.
Cudi wrote a lot of stuff.
No, but like his style, like they was like he birthed a lot of stuff, and I was like, what did I miss? Like I just
He
remember
wasn't-
day and night.
Nobody said it at the time.
Yeah.
But I think when people look back and realize that he was on every hook that was
Yeah.
hot back then, and he was on, like, he wrote most of the stuff that you probably like, especially for Kanye. So I think
Well, I mean, they
that's
have a good team, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you distinguish that between that and a label?
What about the Locks?
I think the label.
The Locks is a good group.
I think the label aspect comes in is if
But
your
they part of Rough
team,
Riders.
if your crew has a different name than just what the label is known as.
That's true.
Okay.
Because like Reach,
Okay.
like if you think about Reach Records,
It's 116.
it's 116 versus
Does that apply to all these groups? Was Wu-Tang a label or just a crew?
it was a crew
So-
that turned into a label.
So then you got to take No Limit out because No Limit would be a label. They wouldn't be a crew, right? You got to take Dipset out because Dipset was a label, right?
no, Dipset was a
No,
crew.
who were they signed to?
They was on a Rockefeller.
Oh,
and
Rockefeller, okay.
They
But
ended up
then
turning
Dipset,
into a
yeah.
label.
Yeah.
But they
So-
had like their 4 core
They
people.
started as a crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
About D12.
D12,
Eminem.
Shady.
yeah,
But that was a group though.
That was a group.
You
but
don't probably like that. It was
that
like-
counts though.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
they were, yeah, Eminem,
yeah.
What'd you say? MMG.
MMG.
Rick Ross.
No, not for me.
Wow.
But aren't they a
Wale.
label though?
They're a label
Production
too.
is ridiculous.
So then you
though.
probably gotta take them out. You
No,
call them
no. They got the same situation with RMG.
Okay.
You know how RMG is a group and a label.
Yeah.
They haven't done a
but
group
he's,
project.
he's trying to say the criteria should be you're not really officially a crew if the crew has the same name as the label.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
Which
Right.
to me, I don't think that's
It's kind of fair though.
I mean,
It's-
'cause that's to me is good marketing to keep it the same.
Well, what I'm saying too is that if so, look at like 116, right? Like
Yeah.
there's people out there that rep 116.
Yeah.
You just
So-
like people repping one.
You like
No. I'm saying this about 116. I'm saying this about Rough Riders and things like that. Like if you have something that you
Terror
rep,
Squad.
like Terror Squad. If you have something that you
They were good. They had that one song, but as a group, I don't remember hits from Terror Squad besides
Commission.
Lean Back. That didn't come through though.
8 Ball and MJG.
It's a duo.
Dude,
Yeah.
That's
Duos
just a
don't
duo.
count.
So the thing is, the reason I say that is because if you can get other people, you know what I mean? Like we got Trackstarz, right? The 3 of us, but then there's the Trackstarz universe. So you're almost like this is bigger than
So
if
we're-
it's
we're
bigger
basi-
than just a
We're
label.
basically having an everyday struggle conversation. We left out Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse is tough.
Slaughterhouse is tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if would you put them top 5. They may be top 5 in lyrics if you just pulled out lyrics only. Crew
You didn't like that
lyrics.
song?
Yeah, but I don't think their songs have popped as much as some of these other.
Somebody said
crews.
Bustin' Rhymes, Flip Mode. Remember Flip
Flip
Mode
Mode.
Squad?
The Mo Squad.
But beyond what's her name?
Rod Digger,
Rod Digga and
Buster.
Busta and the other one. what else?
So then you also got to talk
I just
about.
remember Cha 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 Cha.
We're just throwing names out there. You got to talk about DTP.
They weren't a crew though.
They weren't a crew.
They were
That
a
was-
label.
That was a label.
Flavor
What
Unit.
was that?
That was Queen Latifah, Apache. See, that's old school stuff. That's all
What
I'm like.
about-
He looking at you like.
mid 90s.
What about T.I. and the Pimp
I wasn't
Squad?
allowed to
clique?
listen.
That is true. Pimp Squad Click. Or now we got Hustle Gang. Yeah,
Yeah.
this thing called Hustle Gang now.
But some of those I
But
think
they don't have Mark.
Yeah,
though.
that's the thing. Some of
Yeah.
these are top heavy. Like the guy that started it was a big name, but
Yeah.
the other people.
I mean, I think that's the Biggie effect. Because Biggie, remember, he was that guy, and then Junior Mafia happened, and it's like,
Yeah.
Lil C's had a little run.
no, he didn't.
No,
But I think
Little Kim had a run.
Yeah.
Little Kim had a run, but I don't think so. He's still doing Crush on You 2017
that was
later.
a hot song, man.
Oh, the Saint Lunatics.
Yes.
Lunatics,
Oh
yes.
yeah, yeah.
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, it took a while to think of that one. But
Yeah.
But
that's a
it's
crew.
still the Biggie effect. It's that one dude put his team on, basically.
Yeah, and then
What's his
nobody
name?
can rise above the
Nelly.
the-
Murphy Lee. Murphy Lee was another guy who had a single
Yeah.
off of there.
Oh,
But I think I don't know. 116 will probably be the closest, and like a God Over Money that have kind of crossed in.
yeah.
And Humble Beast to me has the talent.
Yeah.
Those 3 I think are probably the biggest in like a RMG. But other than
Did we
that,
say
I don't
Dream
know.
Junkies?
Dream Junkies, yeah, I would say
Yeah.
Dream Junkies
Yeah.
had that impact too.
And we said we like to, right? We live as king.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my personal favorite is We Like. But again, those didn't have the run
Yeah.
as some of the other ones. So I don't know. And
So
Tunnel Rats.
The Rats.
Oh no.
Tunnel Rats, yeah.
Okay. Tunnel Rats may be
They could make it in.
they may because think about who all is involved in the
Yeah.
Tunnel Rats. Tunnel Rats birthed a lot of these artists
Yeah.
that are out now.
Yeah, they did.
Tunnel Rats may have to go in, if not above or right below Cross Movement, if we're gonna put them on the list.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Tunnel Rats was influential.
Yeah, Tunnel
to
Rats
all
did
of this.
birth everybody. That's hot right now.
Yeah, so
Your favorite hip hop Christian dude? Tunnel Rats. You gotta think them.
yeah, the whole philosophy that we're actually in, we're more in a Tunnel Rats era now than a Cross Movement era.
Yeah.
So-
2000 we was in a cross movement era.
Yeah,
Now we're in the
2000s
Tunnel Rats
was
era.
Cross Movement. Now we're in a Tunnel Rats era, and it's still thriving.
Yeah.
And it was like beat down before. It was. It really was. Anyway, so keep talking about it. Let us know what you think. You in the field with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, SEANTANA, DJ Jeremiah.
Hey guys, Miracle here. Thank you so much for watching the Line for Line. Make sure you go below, subscribe, like the video, also turn on the bell, And we want to hear what you thought. Who do you think won? Let us know below. Also, if you want to suggest your own line for line, you know, matchup, make sure you go to Trackstarz.com. All right, thanks. See you next time.
Not what we doing. Screw that, they know, let them have it, do it. Okay, I'm erratic, prove it. Never mind, got a mind that'll wind up with me in a lineup behind bars with these bars. Okay, my time's up.
Team Freedom.
Yeah.
We not through yet.
All right.
Trackstarz Music presents.
Turn my volume up. Turn me off.